Welcome to Isabel Tarot. And we got 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The cards are jumping out, but I haven't really shuffled yet. So we got 8 of Swords inverted and the 3 of Cups inverted. I'm going to shuffle those back in. I'm getting kind of the sadness energy, pretty sad energy from the reading. Let's see. Keep going, but I don't really shuffle them. Actual cards coming out for this one. We've got actually the 8 of Swords inverted, as I kind of shout out already, so I guess that was part of it. 5 of Swords inverted, jumping out. 8 of Cups. Not the same energy as the 5 of Cups, but pretty similar energy. Sad energy, maybe. You're leaving something, or you're remembering a past time, something that's happening to you is reminding you of maybe something in your past. Getting the Queen of Pentacles inverted. Very, very deeply sentimental energy. Maybe someone you love is like passing. Maybe you're starting a new job, losing a job, having a kid, like moving, like I guess a lot of people are going back to school after the winter. But maybe it's more significant than that. Pulling the Knight of Wands and Judgment, both inverted. Most of these cards are inverted, all of them almost, except the 8 of Cups, which suggests change. You know, the cutting of the hair is a big significant thing. Like a lot of people cut their hair after a breakup, or after they, when they graduate, or after a big life event. Knight of Wands inverted suggests to me that it's something that you've been working on for a long time. This is something that's been part of your life, like for a period. Like this is a rock in your life, a staple in your life, something that you thought you would never like be leaving, or something you thought you would never get over, or someone you thought you would never stop talking to, or something you're being recognized for, something you never thought you'd be recognized for. And then Judgment inverted is like some imposter syndrome, some maybe not full recognition of self, maybe not full self-acceptance. 4 of Cups. I'm seeing these cups like, there's like, it's emotionally something very difficult you're going through. But let's see to what end. Like why is this person, why are they, what is this? What if this is so difficult, like what's the point? Yeah, so King of Wands, yeah. Really tells me it's like with the Knight of Wands inverted. This is maybe like the thing that you feel like you're losing, the difficult thing, and it's coming full circle, and it's bringing you into a very prosperous time in your life. But it's like a prosperous time of, a work season. It's a season of work, self-work maybe. I'm getting this 4 of Swords trying to come out. I'm gonna let it come out since a lot of cards have been coming out on this one. It's kind of like you're honing in on yourself, but it's you're not having fun. You're having to let go of something that you really have been super attached to. I don't have as much time for this reading. I do want to pull one of my oracles for this reading. Looks like we got 2 coming out, so this will be the first time we got a twin egg on this channel. Usually I only read these cards one at a time because they're very, very powerful. And so I'll get a nice picture of this for the thumbnail, but I don't want to break this to really make a picture. But we got the thread and the temple. Now these, I actually know the thread pretty well. I've done it a few times on myself. The temple, as I've kind of explained in a previous reading, some of these cards are really rare to me still in this deck. Some of them I have never pulled organically, ever. The temple is one of those. The thread I've gotten a lot. But the message of the thread is beautiful. Life is a tangle. So much happens simultaneously and circuitously. I don't know. She knows that word. I don't. Circuitously. Leaving us grappling for meaning and direction in a network of distractions. When we connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in the body. Our whole being responds to its tug, meaning it is pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirit are lifted. We remember who we are and what we came into this world to do. Though this happens on the most profound level, it could be the simplest incident that activates the thread. A song, an image, a conversation, heard in passing. No matter how confusing or multi-layered our modern lives become, if we are connected to the thread, we are free. Being tethered to it is the only anchor our heart requires. And the temple. So if we're reading to the temple with the thread. When we think of the temple, we often envision an architectural structure in a far-off land. We are quick to distance ourselves from the sacred, assuming that we must expend much effort in order to arrive there. Yet the temple is a universal and omnipresent energy, accessible in the highest and lowest, richest and poorest of places. Visiting the temple might be as simple as stepping into the dappled light of the forest, slowly and sensuously kissing a lover, or closing your eyes to travel inward. This card is what you reject. What do you spend your time worshiping? Your phone, money, material goods? What barriers do you draw between yourself and the sacred? Perhaps there is room on your altar for something new, perhaps something surprising. Offer it to the heavens. So yeah, it kind of looks like you're being invited to like completely change your personality in some way, or in some way what feels like betrayal or loss or death, which although you didn't get the death card in your tarot reading, is I get death energy a lot from this reading. You're letting go of something that you thought was a intricate and important part of yourself, but you're realizing that it's kind of like you're coming into a new self-identification, but you're resisting this new self-identification because it is contrary to the sense of self you have prided yourself on building this whole time. And so you're encountering resistance to what is the natural flow of your new being coming into being. You know, the thread. It's like even even this part that you resisted, something you resisted for so long has become something important to you, and you're kind of realizing at this time, like, everything from the thing that you resisted to your resistance of the thing is the thing bringing you into your true, authentic expression of self. Um, so yeah, I just recommend you let go to the thread and build your temple with the thread. It's kind of like realize that your temple is a collection of millions and millions of connections you've made with millions of people. Well, maybe not millions of people, but throughout time still, yeah, like everything you've ever learned was passed down from millions of our ancestors' knowledge throughout time and history. You know, every cool movie you've ever seen was a compilation of at least 50 people who each have millions of years of lineage behind their DNA, and we're all connected in that way. And your sense of self, or your identity, or how you view the world is really an amalgamation of all these things put together, and your particular amalgamation of it is what you consider your egoic sense of self, but not even in a bad way. You know, like you're a human, your temple, your ego even, like, is something to be cherished. It's still a gift from life. Like, it is the thing to keep your ego in check and not to live your life being led by the ego, but the ego, when it is nourished correctly and, you know, put towards good dharma, so to speak, you know, like, you can use the ego, and when you're using the ego instead of the ego using you, you can really be productive in life and, you know, like, touch a lot of people. It's not like, as long as your ego's in check. If you don't have an ego, we die. We just, like, get eaten by tigers and drive our car off the edge of the expressway and stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching this reading, guys. If this served you, if you like this, like and subscribe to my channel. As you see, I'm pretty new at the time you're finding this, so your support means a lot to me, and reach out to me if you would like one of your own personal readings. As always, stay mindful, and I love you guys. Have a great day, and stay warm if it's winter where you're at. Sorry, I'm bumping the camera to death. Bye!